Welcome back to Marketing for Your Future on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, David Benfield. On the show, we talk to leading digital experts about the kind of campaigns that they utilize across the platforms and how they obtain success. And joining me today, I have Larry Meador from Evok Advertising. Larry, how you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for being on the show. So to get us kind of kicked off, tell us a little bit about Evok Advertising.
Sure. So we're about 20 years old, located just north of Orlando. We consider ourselves to be Orlando-based. Little satellite in Tallahassee, Memphis, and also Tampa. We are, I guess you call us a digital agency. We are started out as a small design shop, and over the past 20 years has grown into being a pretty strong full-service ad agency with I guess we're more digital-centric than most.
So what's the biggest project you guys are working on right now?
Wow, a lot. We specialize in really 4 industries: healthcare, financial services, travel and tourism, and restaurants. We're doing a lot with credit unions lately, and really focused on new acquisition. We're focusing on the digital space, really tailoring in on fine-tuning a cost per acquisition for new account open for our clients. Our goal is to try to get a new account open for our clients under the industry average, and then increase share of wallet with those new members to exceed that of lifetime value for a traditional credit union.
That sounds fantastic. So talk to me about best practices. So, tell us what are the things, what do you attribute the most success that you guys find?
Let's see, best practice, probably, it sounds kind of like everyone's going to give this answer, but our best practices is the people and the ongoing continuing education. I mean, this industry is evolving so fast. And so you have to, your best at should be your team. But you should try or strive to bring people onto your team, or it's been successful to us, for those people who have a highly competitive nature, who are passionate about the industry, and aren't just looking for it for a paycheck, but they're looking for it to actually achieve the results for our clients. They do so by continuing their education, learning. All of our team here is all Google certified. We're SEO Moz certified, 2 different types of CRM certified. So I think as from a digital standpoint, our team is really highly trained and highly focused in those areas and understand how to put that to work for our clients.
Actually, piggyback on that continuing education, elaborate a little bit more on that. So where for young professionals, where should they start as far as that continuing education?
Yeah. So I serve on the advisory board for the Student Professional Advisory Committee for the University of Florida for the Department of Advertising. And I see the kids in college, and, while they have a great program at UF, and there's a lot of great ad program colleges out there, but in school, and just out of school, Google offers a Google certification training program that, it does take a little bit of time and energy and effort to go through it. But to get Google certified and understand how Google works and how to place ads and what search engine marketing is, and a combination of PPC and digital banner advertising, display advertising, how that affects SEM, and then how that ties to SEO, and bringing that all together to drive traffic to your clients' websites or their own websites, that there's resources out there available to them. SEO Moz is another great one. You can get SEO Moz certified. SharpSpring, HubSpot, they all offer online certifications, and they all do so at little or no cost at all. So if you're truly, excited about the industry and looking to advance in your career, I think that the onus is on you, but also on your employer to encourage you to, continue to sharpen those tools in your shed. So.
Well, that's fantastic. And we talk a lot about all the good things, right? All the great things that have happened, and but let's kind of go flip mode for a second. What's one of the calamities? What's something to avoid, right? What do you need to look out for?
In marketing right now, I mean, the biggest challenge we're probably facing is we got staved off, but cookieless advertising, where you are going to go away from cookies, and so that was going to really, really impact retargeting. There's a lot of privacy issues going on, and while we believe a lot in personal privacy, and we have to, because we work in healthcare and financial services, we kind of segment data into what's called PII and non-PII, personal identification information, or non-PII. But all that anonymity helps people because they're really concerned about privacy, but it also means that you have less of a personalized web experience, and that brands are spending dollars going after, sometimes waste, going after a targeted consumer who's really not truly their target. They may think that there's intent, but there's only so many indicators that are left. And so that's why more media dollars are starting to shift towards programmatic, where you can start to target a little bit more that way, and away from social media advertising on Facebook, where the demographics that you can reach are becoming more, not as sharp, not as well defined. We have a client in a credit union, for example, that was going to go after, we have two different campaigns going, one for home equity lines of credit and one for a new mortgage. And we literally had to run the same audience. And there's the person who's looking for a home equity line of credit is not the same person that's looking for a primary mortgage. But Facebook offers limited targeting. And so there's a lot of waste. And so being able to refine that message with your ad and target, that's going to become the biggest challenge for us right now.
Excellent. Larry, thank you so much. That's incredibly helpful. That's about all the time we have for us today. I want to thank you so much for joining our show today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. So if you want to learn some more about Evok Advertising, head to dailyadbrief.com. That's going to do it for us today on Marketing for Your Future. I'm your host, David Binfield. We'll see you next time.